actually want people to see all of this. First of all, a quick little shout out to Sam, who had a $200 week this week and got herself emeralds. Freaking awesome.
Thank you.
And shout out to Jess, who has 28 invites out as of right now, and I need to step up my game because I'm only at 10 as of right now. Need to get it up tonight. Okay, so going on to, basically, I want to set some freaking team goals because, oh, my selfie light went off. Okay. I want to set some team goals so that we are working towards shit together because that's more fun. And also, I think all of us on this call are going to Summit, and I think it'd be freaking awesome to hit some goals, like major goals before Summit. When we get to Summit, we'll be like, celebrate extra hardcore. So I want us to set a goal as far as like lives changed as a team. So I think last month we had like, I think we had around like 25. So just, let's do a little math real quick. We have like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. They're like somewhere around 12 coaches like really pushing. So let's just say we all hit Success Club 6. That is Success Club 72. Well, let's just do 12 times 3. Made that so much more difficult. All right, that's 36 lives. And I think that that's totally doable. That's like for sure doable. How about what do you guys think about 50 lives changed for their team? I think we can do that. Do you guys like the idea of team goals?
I do.
I feel like that's motivating, and I like to be a team. Okay, I'm writing it down, and I'm gonna put this on. I'm gonna try and get clever with Canva and come up with something to post in our group. So, kind of the next thing. So, have you guys heard of what Elite is before? You guys heard of it?
Yep.
Yeah, a little bit.
I've heard Ashley mention it.
So, we are on course with like possibly hitting Elite, and I totally think, did you say you're taking notes, Abby? We are completely capable of hitting Elite this year as a team, which is fucking awesome because that's like a huge accomplishment. So I kind of wanted to go through it with you guys and break it down so that you can kind of see like what it takes to get there, because to be an elite team, like that is so freaking awesome. And next year, like we would be able to be recognized for it. So I'm going to share my screen with you and show you how to find this on your online office so that you know how to get there too, and we can keep checking in with it. So, share my screen. Get this out of the way. Okay, so you go to Monitor My Business and then Elite and Premier Qualification. I'm going to scroll down here. And hopefully my Wi-Fi will work. So I want to go through each one of these categories. So to be an elite coach, an elite team, and there's also Premier. So Premier is like one step down from elite, but still incredible. So elite basically means that you have to have 105 elite points. And it's broken down into 3 different categories for where you get those points from. So the first one is acquisition personal volume. So this is basically like any of your personally sponsored coaches or any of the customers that you sign up this year, all of that volume builds up. You know, when you sell a challenge pack, it's 90 PV. So for every 500 personal volume points, so that's what, 6 challenge packs, you get 1 elite point. So that's the first category, is acquisition PV. So the next one is personally sponsored coaches who hit Success Club. So when your coaches hit Success Club and you hit Success Club, you earn 2 points. If your coach hits Success Club, your personally sponsored coach hits Success Club, but you don't, it's 1 point. So that's pretty like self-explanatory. So basically you want to help your coaches get to Success Club, and you hit Success Club yourself. The next one is any new personally sponsored coaches that get at least 1 Success Club point their first month as a coach. So this would be a lot higher for me, but I put a lot of you guys like in my dad's downline, so I didn't get like the elite points for them or whatever. But just so you guys know, so like any new personally sponsored coaches that get a Success Club point in their first month as a coach. So this total down here has to be 105 points for us to hit elite. And you can have, so like the max for each category, so 50 points in acquisition PV, 50 points in personally sponsored coaches with the Hit Success Club, and then 25 in the new personally sponsored ones. So basically, the 200th coach right now has 53 points. We have 22, but can definitely step it up from there. And it's, what is it, April? What is it? Is it May?
May.
I don't know what month it is. So we're not even fully 5 months into the year, and like we can, if we push, like we can really hit elite this year, and that would be freaking incredible as a team. But do those categories make sense? Do you guys need any more clarification on them? Yes, no? You guys? Okay. All right. So next thing I wanted to say is I want to set up our calendar for next month already. Get it ready to go, and I'll actually send stuff to Abby this month so she can make our pretty little calendar. But as of right now, I am saying that like our next boot camp is starting the 28th. So I'm like inviting like crazy and getting people signed up this week and next week so that they get their stuff in time to start a program on the 28th. So going into next month, let's look at the little schedule. So a lot of us are going to be going to Summit, which is the 3rd week in June. So obviously, we're probably not going to be wanting to do a lot of stuff while we're there. What do you guys think about starting the next challenge group on the 25th of June?
I have a quick question.
Yeah.
So like so you said your next challenge group is starting the 28th.
Yeah.
So if we have people that we get to sign up in the next 2 weeks, would we be doing like a challenge group together, or would I be having my own separate?
So this is another thing I wanted to bring up, because I think we should start breaking off a little bit and pairing up and running like your own challenge groups.
Right. I have invited some people and said, "Oh yeah, I'm having a challenge group on the 28th."
Yeah.
Like, because that's what Ashley kind of like told me to do.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't had anyone like commit or anything, but I think it would be nice to do it with someone else just because of the number of people.
Yeah.
Because I think if anything, I'd probably have like a handful.
Yep. And I love having the big group, but I also like want you guys to like little break out of the nest a little bit and have your own too.
Right.
Were you gonna say something, Mel? I can't hear you. Can't hear you for some reason. But yeah, like we can, if you guys want to pair up, or if you just want to run your own, that's cool too. It's more personal. Yeah, definitely. Um, well. So you guys are kind of already doing this, so I don't even really need to be saying this, but we can make it more official and we can post like something in the group, and if you want to pair up with someone, you can and run your own challenge group. I think it's really awesome to actually like say to people like you have your own group and you run it and they see your face there every day and whatnot. So I think that's an awesome idea, and I'm proud of you guys for already being on top of it. So, other than that, what are some other things? Okay, so this was kind of like what I wanted to get more into as well. What do you want people to like experience? Like, what are some words, description words? I guess those are called adjectives. Of like how you want people to feel like when they join your group and when they like join the team. So, do you guys want to type them into the chat? Because I think this will, if we have some like words, some like phrases, I think that's really gonna help us like keep that as our main focus when we do run these groups and whatnot. To like focus on that every day and just like kind of like just having a little goal. Can you ask a question again? So like adjectives or like phrases of how you want people to feel when they're in a group and how you want them to feel when they join your team. Comfortable, self-love. Because I think it's easy to plug people into the challenge group, but like you want them to feel how you felt when you joined a group. And so you really want to give them that same experience, because once you do, those people are going to turn into the coaches, into your rock stars. I love it. I love it. Right now, so this is kind of cool. Beachbody did like those shirts where they asked the same thing, like I am Team Beachbody. Like they asked to kind of share your story and then put the hashtag I am Team Beachbody, and they picked out like the most common words that were used and put it all on a shirt. I'll have to get mine out at some point. But this is kind of like what I want us to do for our group. So like when somebody joins the group, like you know that this is like what they're coming into. And these are like key words that you can use in your posts too. I love it. I love it. I love it. Okay. All right. All right. Well, that's basically like all I wanted to go over is that like we really are on track to like hit Premier and hit Elite this year. So like we just keep kicking ass, and I think like having like an actual team goal and like gauging it every week, seeing where we're at, I think that that's going to be really awesome. I also I know I said this to a couple of you, but what would you guys think about having a check-in daily in the team page? Like me basically posting like my either notebook done or my to-do list done or whatever, and like you guys commenting yours too. And then we can even do some kind of like prize or something every week or every couple weeks. Sam, yes please. Jess, I like that idea. Abby, is that a thumbs up? Yeah. Keep me on top. Yeah, I agree. I love having the accountability. Okay. Daily check-in. Perfect. I love it. What was another thing? I have like 5 bajillion notebooks like always. This is just an idea, but what would you guys think about reading like the same book as a team? Like a PD book or like an actual professional development book. So I think like everybody needs to have their own personal development book, but I think even if we did like a more, PD, but more on the professional side or something like that, and like kind of like checked in with each other, we could add that as part of our daily check-in every day, is like sharing something you learned or like your takeaway or something. Yeah. So I am reading You're a Badass at Making Money right now, and I freaking love it. Have any of you guys read it yet? No? I think we should honestly start with that one because like it is such a crazy like everything in it is so true, and it's like I think most of us came from like parents that worked their whole lives, like worked their asses off, and like didn't make a lot of money, and so like you kind of have this mindset around money that not that it's like evil or like you don't really deserve it or whatever. So like I think that would be an awesome one. Would you guys be open to reading that? I would love for us all to read that together. Get started with that.
By when would we start it? Because I'd have to like order it.
Yeah. Whenever, if you guys want to order it this week or next week, and then we can start it. Let's say we could like officially start it on the 28th, like the same day as like our next boot camp.
That'd be perfect for vacation reading.
Yeah. For real. Start. Yeah. All right. I want to hear from you guys though. Do you have any ideas as far as groups, our coach group, keeping each other accountable, anything? Sam, no, it's not the same as You Are a Badass. It's the same. It's obviously the same author, but it's specifically You Are a Badass at Making Money. It's funny as shit too. Anybody got anything?
I just have a question.
Yeah.
So I won't be able to really start the challenge group on the 28th. Do we all have to start it on the same day?
No. So like if we do break off and do like you can do your own group, or you can pair up with somebody else. You can start it whenever you want.
Okay. Awesome.
Any other questions? I missed you guys. All right. Maybe I'll stop recording and then we can just chat. How's that sound? Sound good? Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.